This is our diagnosis and application of human performance in the vertical jump. This is by Abigail, Braden, Ethan, and Jackson. And this is for our Exercise Science 305 presentation project. So to start off, why the vertical jump? It includes power coordination and neuromuscular efficiency. Jumping is used in every sport almost. With the exception of golf. It's very important, whether you're trying to go up for a shot in basketball, whether you're trying to jump to catch a football, jumping to reach a tennis ball to swing. Vertical jump is critical in many sports, and our goal was to assess our clients' jump mechanics and improve the performance using targeted strategies. Um, it's very helpful to use interventions to help these um, to help our client, assist him in his vertical jump. Things like increased strength, improve the rate of force development, enhance mobility and flexibility, neuromuscular control and stability, correction of movement and impairments, better proprioception and balance, and motor learning efficiency. It helps one to use these interventions and exercises to improve the takeoff, number two, the height, and number three, the landing, because landing is when usually people injure themselves the most.
So just some past information about our previous CLC project. Um, our client has a right, we observed a right knee valgus, which indicates weakness in the gluteus medius and poor neuromuscular control. This not only reduces jump efficiency, but also increases the risk of injury. In terms of technique, we notice incomplete triple extension and some asymmetrical movement patterns, both of which limit power, output, and height. The client appears to be in the associative stage. The client demonstrates competent execution, but still needs refinement, particularly in coordination and balance. The stretch shortening cycle and rate of force development are key in analyzing power generation. The scale acquisition model helps us assess the client's stage and guide appropriate for feedback and training. And then just some updated analysis and evaluation of the vertical jump. From a movement analysis perspective, the client demonstrated solid counter movement mechanics, arm swing coordination, both of which are vital for jump efficiency. And then another critical deviation was, again, the triple extension of the hip, knee, and ankle, which significantly limits vertical and power output. Uh, we recognize that asymmetrical loading during takeoff increases the risk for ACL injuries and impairs force distribution. We also identified restricted ankle dorsiflexion and hip mobility, both of which prevent full extension and reduce overall jump mechanics. Proprioceptive deficiencies and lack of eccentric control during the loading phase were also contributing factors.
Hello. Here I break down what the data is telling us about the vertical jump performance. The jump height of 115 inches is a solid result, but potential for more improvement if we clean up the technique. A load time of 0.49 seconds and a transition time of 0.35 seconds suggests a moderate rate of force development, so they're not getting off the ground as explosively as they could. In terms of technique, we're seeing right knee valgus, incomplete triple extension, and underutilized arm swing, which all is limiting force output and control. The key takeaway here is this athlete has great potential, but needs improvement on movement efficiency, coordination to reach their full vertical jump performance capacity. On this next slide, we outline the main movement issues and the performance variables we're focusing on. First, we noticed a significant right knee valgus during takeoff, which is likely due to weak gluteus medius activation, and poor hip control. There's also asymmetry in force production, meaning one leg is likely stronger than the other leg, and that's affecting balance and jump efficiency. From a power perspective, the incomplete triple extension at the knee and the hip and the ankle means the subject isn't fully using their available range of motion. This limits how much force they can generate. We're also seeing inefficient arm swing mechanics, which can reduce upward momentum. So the key performance areas we're targeting include reducing load and transitioning time, improving ankle mobility, and increasing neuromuscular coordination.
All right, so for our intervention design, we targeted 3 key areas to improve for our high jump performance. We chose corrective exercises, strength and power development, and mobility. We start with glute bridges, clamshells, band walks. These are designed to activate and strengthen the glute medius and stabilizers of the hip, which are crucial for proper knee tracking and pelvic control during takeoff and landing. For strength and power, we added power cleans, kettlebell swings, front squats, back squats, as well as box jumps. These movements are going to train explosive hip extension, triple extension, and lower body strength, all of which are directly related to vertical force production in the jump. And last but not least, and probably one of the most important ones, mobility. Dynamic hip and ankle drills are going to improve joint range of motion and reduce restrictions during the approach, plant, and flight phases. Mobility here supports efficient biomechanics and reduces injury risk as well. Together, this program is designed to enhance neuromuscular control, as well as generate force quickly and ensure proper joint movement. Some key factors in improving a vertical height and technical execution for the high jump especially. Next, this is going to be our sample week. This is how we are going to get the intervention done. We have 3 days specifically set up, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with plyometrics and mobility on Monday, as well as strength training with neuromuscular work on Wednesday, and then jump technique and feedback on Friday. The neuromuscular work refers to mind-muscle connection training, so like hypertrophy, just really getting slow and steady reps in to, kind of rest the body, but also still, work in a little bit more CNS control. The conclusion, the vertical jump, this is going to be influenced by biomechanics and neuromuscular factors because of the strength and output that needs to be put from nerve control and whatnot. The future focus is going to be sport-specific integration. So what I mean when I say this is going to be very specific to the sport that we're putting it in, such as the high jump and track. We're training a lot of explosive and fast twitch technique. Tailored training equals better performance plus injury prevention. This is very crucial because we need to train properly. Not only just hard, we have to be smart about it just so that we're not getting hurt. We gotta prioritize recovery just as much as we are prioritizing training. In conclusion, targeted evaluation and training can unlock athletic potential and prevent injury. And steps include refining things from specific sports. I can't really read what it says because I'm blocking it. But anyways, these are our videos for the demonstrations of the different interventions that we have for a vertical jump. You can click on those to watch them. And then here are our references. Thank you for watching this presentation and bearing with me, James. I just got done with a 12-hour workday, and it is 11 p.m. Probably shouldn't include this to the video, but hopefully it makes you laugh. Thank you.